I've been here like 4 or 5 times, and my heart, I feel like it's like the first time like that I'm ever speaking here. My mom, my late mother, used to say, when you stop getting nervous, it means you've gotten too big for your britches. And so to me, a healthy amount of nerves, like if I walked in here and I was just like, I got this, no biggie, I'm speaking to the team again, I think that would speak more to who I am than the fact that I'm like excited, nervous right now. Yeah, this is really good stuff, like really good stuff. And look at this. They made a shirt. I've got their shirt on from the last time, Destroy Perfect. This one says, Kings do the hard things. Changing the narrative on the sleeve. And then row the boat on the back. Like that's, I mean, not only does a team invite you back, but then they make shirts and people call you by name in the hallway. And I was just telling somebody, I'm not gonna cry before this thing starts, but I've become like besties with some of the players' moms, and it's just, yeah, it's pretty amazing. Life is pretty amazing, and I think I'm going on in like a minute.
You guys all know Rachel Baribeau. She's not only spoken to us, but she's been woven into the fabric of our program. In 2019, when we beat Maryland, that was our mental health game. It was our change of the narrative game, with Rachel really leading the way. An unbelievable message as always. Really excited to welcome back Rachel Baribeau.
If you've heard me before, I'm about to address the ones that haven't. If you heard me before, you kind of know you're in for a ride, in for a treat. Buckle your seatbelts. A friend of mine who was the youngest player diagnosed with ALS in the NFL, he said something pretty amazing. His name's Tim Shaw. He said, I can make you feel something when I talk, but if you don't go do something with it, then what's it for? Tonight, I might make you feel, I might make you think, I might make you do all these things, but what are you gonna do with it when I leave you? When you're in the hard situations, when no one's looking. Character is who you are when no one's looking. Who here is never heard me before, but only heard of me? Raise your hand high. It's okay. It's okay. So, in 2019, I had a crazy idea, my team did, crazy idea, that we would ask Minnesota and these Kings to be the first ever Big Ten team to host, along with another Big Ten team, Maryland, a mental health game. Y'all, we didn't just say, oh, we're gonna have a mental health game. We had helmet stickers, we had shirts, you guys co-created a PSA with us, 30,000 plus people in the stadium. The news people asked me, what do you want to come out of this? What I wanted to come out of it was one person in that stadium was feeling suicidal, depressed, anxious, alone. One person watched you guys along with your coach and Maryland players and their coach. One person said, I feel less alone, or look at that big bad football player. He can talk about his mental health. Surely I can go ask for help. And this school was amazing enough to hand out free programs that had resources. Don't struggle alone, right? Many of you guys use the verbiage in your tweets after that game. I saw it, I watched. We're changing the narrative, right? We're taking off the mask. We did that. When they asked me the name of this talk, I said, Kings do the hard things. You know why? Because even more so than a year ago when I addressed y'all all during COVID, we need Kings now more than ever. Oftentimes they say we would never speak to somebody the way that we speak to ourselves sometimes. Anybody ever gone through something in their life, phases in their life where they didn't speak so kindly to yourself? I have, right? There were times in my life where I'd get up and I'd be like, you're stupid, you're unqualified, it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna work, you're fat, they got it better than you, they're married, they got kids, what's wrong with you, something's wrong. I used to talk to myself like that, and I would never in a million years talk to another human being like that. I want you to keep a note of how you speak to yourself every day. So at the end of the day, you might say, When your feet hit the floor, my feet hit the floor now, you know what I say to myself? You're a queen. You're a warrior. You're a winner. You're going to do this. I'm expecting miracles. Great things are going to happen to me. I'm made of something good. I was raised right. That's what I say to myself now. So I want you to be thinking about, see, people don't talk to men about this stuff. Y'all got some magazines that talk about bubble bath and self-care? I don't think so. Ain't nobody talking to y'all about this stuff, but I am. Who here has ever thought about the idea of self-care? I give to a lot of people, lots, okay? So what I'm doing is constantly I'm pouring out of my cup. Then the top won't stay on, but constantly, that's actually really good. Constantly I'm pouring out of here. This is my soul. So unless I actively work on putting stuff back in my soul, I ain't gonna have nothing to give you, because I'm gonna be burnt out. People ask me all the time, how in the heck do you do this work? Like, you've been to 45 plus schools. Like, that's a lot of athletes. They said, how do you do this? And I'm like, I take extra good care of myself. And sometimes I don't, and I end up on the side of the road like 2 weeks ago crying, but it was a good thing because I learned I didn't take care of myself that week. Self-care is not just working out, lifting, playing video games. I'm going to ask you to get deeper and figure out what feeds your soul. Reading, painting. Are you an artist? Graphic design, hiking, silence, meditation, prayer, journaling, napping. Man, I'm a napper. Woo, for people that don't nap, bless their hearts. I mean, woo! I saw this graphic the other day, and it was like, a little baby with her hair was all over, and she was like, when you wake up from a nap, you don't know what month it is. Write down 2 or 3 things that fill your cup, okay? And then maybe try something different. Try something you ain't never tried before. And for those that have never thought about self-care, try something besides lifting, the normal things, right? Like some deep stuff, y'all. Your livelihood, your mental health, your soul, your everyday, how you treat people depends on how you treat your own soul. When I'm speaking to the queens, I say, girl, I ain't talking about bubble baths and getting your nails done. Because ain't nothing happens in my soul when I get rhinestones on my nails. Nothing happens in my soul when I get rhinestones on my nails. That ain't anything that moves my soul. Yesterday, the things I told you about, that's soul care to me. Quiet, silence, rest, reading, journaling, golf, taking care of myself, eating well. Crap in, crap out, y'all. Not just with food, negative people, negative shows, negative press, all of it. You got to think about what you're consuming. You're like a plant, man. I always say this is your ecosystem. Stuff either adds to it or it pollutes the hell out of it. Think about your soul as an ecosystem. What you putting in it? Is it good? It's a whole? Does it make it grow? Or does it pollute the heck out of it? This is just a learning moment. Here's the other thing. When you stop learning, you're as good as dead. If I stop studying and learning, you know what Coach told me the first time I came in here? If you'll continue to grow and your message grows, I'll continue to have you in. And it has. Y'all, those that have heard me the first time, you know it's a completely different message. It's a different message every time. When you stop learning, you're as good as dead. I'm always going to be seeking, learning, growing, pushing, reading new studies, reading new articles, watching new documentaries, because all of it goes in here and comes out here, right? And makes me who I am. All the things that I've heard go into here and then come out to you. Here's the other one. Here's a good one. Are you a river? Are you a reservoir? It's deep. You ready for this one? When good things come to you, knowledge, opportunities, talent, is it going to stop with you like a reservoir? Or is it going to flow through you? Our goal is to be a river. Every good thing that's ever happened to me goes into my brain, my heart, my soul, or it goes into my wallet and then allows me to help other people. It allows me to grow my movement. It allows me to somebody to say to me, like some people that are in the room tonight, I can't believe I met you. You've changed my life. Because I'm a river. And I believe, even though I've experienced such crazy pain in my life of losing both parents and almost taking my own life and experiencing financial ruin and crawling back up out of it, I know I'm a river, and I know the good things that keep happening to me because I keep pushing. Write this one down, hashtag respectfully relentless. Is your goodness going to end with you? Or is it going to flow through to some little kid in your neighborhood? Sometimes we don't get what we think we want and what's best for us, kings in the back. It's because there's bigger plans for us. And I'm not saying I don't wish for you to go to the NFL. I wish for you to have whatever your heart's desire. But I will tell you this, it ain't about you. You were not born for you. Doesn't mean you can't have goals and dreams and hopes, but it ain't about you at the end of the day. And that's the best way to live. So everybody knows the word paranoia. Paranoia, right? Which means you think, paranoia, the definition is the world or people are conspiring against you. Okay? I've been paranoid in my life. But there's a new word that's like making its way into English language. I haven't put it in Merriam-Webster yet, but there's a new word, and check this out. It's called pronoia. Pronoia. And it's the belief that the world is conspiring in your favor. How about that? I ain't claiming paranoia anymore. I ain't claiming broken anymore. I ain't claiming broke anymore. I ain't claiming sick no more. I ain't claiming weak no more. I'm going to be a river, not a reservoir. Pronoia. The world is conspiring to help me. Again, the name on your shirt says Kings Do the Hard Things. It's right now where the world desperately needs you to stand up and to be who you were created to be. And you were created to be a king. You were created to leave a legacy. And I just tweeted it this morning. Your future best self is calling. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. I say this to people all the time. Make a decision today that yourself in 10 years would be proud of. Okay, y'all are amazing. I love you. I'm grateful to be family.